The remarks made by Raila Odinga yesterday are still drawing a lot of mixed political reactions across board. Earlier today, Kenya Kwanza Majority Leader in the National Assembly Kimani Ichung'wah and Kenya Kwanza Majority Leader in the Senate Arun Cheruiyot responded to Raila Odinga. In this video, I want us to have a look at their responses. But before we do that, let's have a look at a post shared out by Gitobu Imanyara. Gitobu Imanyara: Kenya Kwanza people misunderstood and underrated Baba the Enigma. Today, he has given Kenyans reason to send a powerful message that we will never go back to the dark days that created William Ruto. We have a constitution that we will defend with the last drop of our blood. Raila Odinga has not disappointed us. He leads from the front, defend the constitution or perish. That's Gitobu Imanyara. We know that Gitobu Imanyara is one of the liberation heroes, the ones who fought very hard for the multi-party democracy. And when Raila Odinga spoke yesterday, it appears such individuals who also fought for multi-party democracy got some strength and confidence to start attacking William Ruto and calling his government to order, just as exhibited by Gitobu Imanyara. I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. Let's listen to Ichung'wah and Arun Cheruiyot before we continue.
Hasa mzee, unatafutiwa kazi, badala ya kujamaza utulie polepole, tena unaanza kutusi chief campaigner wako. Hii mzee yenu shida yake inakwanga nini? Hata nyinyi mnisaidie, mimi simuelewi tena. Hasa tunajaribu kusaidia yeye, ako chini kwa mtaro, tunainua yeye, kabla hata hajasimama ameanza kutukana wale wanamsaidia. Hii mzee ni kama kuna mtu aliroga yeye. Mimi sielewi yeye kabisa. Na mimi naomba tuombe yeye ili akikaribia microphone awe muungwana ama namna gani? Si awe mtu muungwana. Sasa ile unasaidiwa kama vile rais anazunguka hii nchi yote. Imagine rais anafanya kazi ya Kenya na akimaliza kazi ya Kenya anaenda nchi ya nchi za nje kumuombea kura yeye. Na wakati anaombea yeye kura, yeye anakimbia huko chini anaanza kutoa matusi. Situmwambie jameni awe muungwana. Kwa hivyo we want to tell Raila Odinga, please be a decent gentleman. It cannot be that while we are busy trying to sort the mess that you and Uhuru Kenyatta created in this country, that you are leading from the front again, creating disturbance in our country. Tungemuuliza mzee rafiki yetu, Baba Raila Odinga, William Ruto anaelewa mambo ya uchumi, ndio amedhibiti uchumi. Mambo ya siasa ya Kenya anaelewa, ndio alikushinda kwa uchaguzi, hata ukisaidiwa na wale walikuwa na serikali na system zote. Rais William Ruto anaelewa siasa za dunia, ndio anakusaidia uende uwe commission chair wa AU. But if you are to be helped, my brother, mzee Raila Odinga, please humble yourself, because the position that we are campaigning for you, led by President William Ruto, is a position that calls for humility, is a position that calls for respect across the entire African continent and the world over. Please be humble. Respect your chief campaigner, William Ruto, who is campaigning for you.
Listening to Kimani Ichung'wah and Arun Cheruiyot, I consider their sentiments as the position of Kenya Kwanza. And that is so because these are the majority leaders in both the National Assembly and in the Senate. So they might be speaking on behalf of Kenya Kwanza. They are telling Raila Odinga to be humble and to respect his campaigner, William Ruto. And interestingly enough, they are also calling him Baba wetu Raila Odinga. Months back, they could not call Raila Odinga Baba wetu, but yule mganga, mzee wa kitendawili. So it's actually true that a lot has changed in the past few months. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? These two leaders, Kimani Ichung'wah and Arun Cheriot, are revealing the reasons as to why Kenya Kwanza is supporting Raila Odinga. They are supporting Raila Odinga so that Raila Odinga cannot speak against Kenya Kwanza's failures. Yesterday, Raila just highlighted the common truths that Kenyans know. It's a fact Ruto's government has failed, and it's a fact Raila Odinga has been silent, giving William Ruto's government time to deliver. But instead of the government delivering, it's actually failing badly. During the demonstrations, Ruto and his government were saying that the opposition was sabotaging its work. The opposition has been peaceful, no demonstrations have been called, but still the government is not delivering. So I won't be wrong to say that it was not the opposition that was sabotaging Kenya Kwanza, but Kenya Kwanza government was sabotaging itself in that it's very incompetent and still will be very incompetent. With or without the opposition complaining, this government cannot deliver. It cannot deliver because its leadership is incompetent. So it was just an excuse that the opposition was the one sabotaging it. And now if you look at those remarks by Kimani Ichung'wah and Aaron Cheriot, I'm seeing a team that has been pushed to the corner. They don't know what to do with Raila Odinga because the applications for this African Union Commission's chair, the applications are ending this month in May. That's the deadline for the applications. I think it's already late. Kenya cannot withdraw Raila's candidature. They can't replace him. And sometimes back, for those who can remember, Raila made it very clear that Museveni promised to propose him. And it's now emerging that upon Museveni proposing Raila Odinga, Kagame, Rwanda, will second Uganda. I think a lot is happening behind the scenes, but one thing coming out very clearly, William Ruto does not want Raila Odinga to criticize his government. So it's also clear they are supporting Raila Odinga, Ruto and his government, they are supporting Raila Odinga to silence Raila Odinga. But can they silence Raila Odinga? I don't think so. Raila all his life has been in these democratic struggles and in no position, whether African Union Commission's chair or whichever, can silence Raila Odinga. And if William Ruto thought that by supporting Raila Odinga, Raila could be silent, then he's completely wrong. He should actually understand who Raila Odinga really is. Raila cannot be compromised and cannot be silenced. And I've seen online Kenyans saying that if William Ruto wanted somebody they could control, then they could have supported somebody like Atwoli or David Ding or any other person, but not Raila Odinga, not Uhuru Kenyatta. These are independent leaders who can make independent decisions without external influence. So Kimani Chungwa and Arun Cheriot sentiments are just sentiments that are exposing the desperation in Kenya Kwanza government. They don't know what to do with the Raila Odinga. They can't make a U-turn or now withdraw. It's already late. They must just accept Raila the way he is and support him the way he is. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. And even before I stop, the sentiments by Gitobu Imanyara, just as I did explain, confirms that without Raila Odinga in Kenyan politics, then the opposition is null and void. He just talked. He just talked yesterday, and you are seeing the Kenya Kwanza Brigade is already trembling, and everybody is talking about his sentiments. No leader in the opposition currently can match Raila Odinga. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you.